And then the last point, the U.S. women have won every game this calendar year, but some people think they haven't been overly impressive. We talked about the Republic of Ireland being good, but not that good. Are these games where you'd like to see the U.S. Really be convincing and hang a big number and show that they're back to their imperious best?
I'd like to see them be convincing, and I think they will be convincing. But what I also recognize is that kind of baked into the U.S. women's national team is that they are always guarded on taking too much out of a game against inferior opposition. I mean, they recognize, and we've said this before, that they really are going to test themselves against what, 5 teams in the world. And that's where they are going to be judged. And that against those types of teams is really what is going to decide whether they make history and become the first team, men's or women's, to win 3 World Cups in a row. But I like the fact that even when they go out there and they beat up on the opponent and beat up against oftentimes vastly inferior opposition, they are guarded against putting too much stock into it. And I think that that's something that just is part of the U.S. women's national team. And it doesn't mean you don't score. It doesn't mean you don't celebrate. It doesn't mean that you don't praise when the team plays well, even against inferior opposition. It's just they take it with a grain of salt, and that's a good thing. And ultimately, when they get up against the likes of England, and when they get up against the likes of Germany and Sweden, and these types in the Netherlands, these types of teams that can give them a game and on the day can actually beat them, that's where they're really going to be judged.